My name's Oralee Nudson. I am attending ChefCon 2017 on the Diversity Scholarship.
I have a very strong belief in a diverse workplace, particularly in technology companies, because you get people that are different together, and especially get viewpoints that you don't normally get, and so it really drives a lot more innovation.
For example, if you're developing a social media tool, chances are the diversity of your consumers is going to be very broad, and if you're starting out and developing the product with one cultural or a majority of people from the same culture or same background, you may miss some opportunities to add more features or more capabilities that are helping to be more inclusive and targeting the more broad spectrum of the audience that you're developing your product for.
I think diversity in IT is better than most other industries. It's something we've been working with diversity for decades. Every office we go into, every race and creed is there.
Or at least our team, the way I look at it, our team is fully diverse. Whatever you can think of any nationality or any color, any country, probably, yes, we have.
Yeah, I definitely agree. In our organization, we do have quite a bit of cultural and racial diversity. I think not so much with the gender diversity. We don't really have very many women in our organization. I think that's true, I think, of a lot of IT organizations, and we could probably benefit from that.
At least in our group, there are two of them.
Two out of a small percentage, though. But yeah, I think that we as an organization try.
Yes.
But I think we could always do better.
I think diversity is really important in the workplace, and it's important to value everyone as your coworker and not just like your male coworkers or your female coworkers. And I also think it's important, especially for women, to don't discount your knowledge. Other people might do that for you, so it's important to be extremely confident in yourself and not be afraid of that confidence.
I think it all happens in education, and my wife being a third grade teacher, and I was a high school teacher. We're seeing some of these programs, I don't know in other states, but in Arizona they have these STEM programs, things like that, where they're getting more into lower income schools or schools with, or targeting women or girls at a younger age.
I had an opportunity as a youth being in a STEM program at a young age, and there weren't many out there, and I'm in IT and I have been for about 30 years now because of that. And we don't see often enough the same education opportunities throughout the workforce, whether it's women, whether it's minorities, whether it's different neighborhoods that don't have the same economic fortune as others. And you look at Norway or Switzerland or Japan and how their education is very diverse and very equal across the board. And you look at the talent pools they have, especially within IT, it all stems from that education and equal opportunity to that education.
Talk to my son about being the best that he can be, and there is a career fair at his school, and I have volunteered to show what I do as a software developer, and I hope that in the future I will be able to inspire children, particularly girls, to be in the software development arena or in the science arena, because it's just so important for all the children to be involved in science and technology, specifically girls, because everywhere I go, everywhere I work, I'm pretty much the minority, and it'll be great to have more women involved in technology and science.
Going back to when I was teaching, I would always show my students, hey, here's Michael Jordan. And now, don't get me wrong, if I could be Michael Jordan, that would be awesome. But then you look at Bill Gates and his net worth compared to, Michael Jordan. And I think that we're even seeing that shift. Now, 15 years, it's cool to be a nerd. It's cool, and it's getting into the schools, getting into the different communities that, hey, it's okay.
There's a lot of creative ideas going around in the hiring process right now, such as recruiters removing the name, perhaps, of the person on the resume, so you don't see what the gender is, removing any kind of notion of what their ethnic background might be, so that when you're looking at their resume, for starters, you don't have any bias from the get-go. And then furthermore, there's efforts underway to hire a certain higher percentage of women, minorities in organizations, and there's certain consequences as a hiring manager if you're not doing that. So I'm certainly seeing a lot of movement in the right direction. I think because it has been so biased in the past, it's the right thing to do is to lean more in the opposite direction to balance things out, and I think it really will get balanced out when people realize the benefits of a diverse workplace.